Hello and welcome to the Retro Robbins show with me, Wayne, and of course Emo there, my AI who likes to dance to AY Robot. Well, every now and then he does. At the moment he's very stationary. Anyhow, continuing the theme of the crash smashes from out of the crashes that I've been going through recently, we're up to crash issue number 27. That would have cost you a whopping £1 back in April 1986. Then we're going to move on to have a look at some more homebrew games as well as the latest releases for the Crash Spectrum. And right now we're going to talk about the Crash cover tape, the one that I've pulled the trigger on, the Crash Christmas cover tape, which is now trending on Kickstarter. I've already got a number of files ready for that tape, and it's going to make a great Crash Christmas edition, as well as a very special version of Retro Robbins in Microblitz, thanks to the power that is Lee the Chop Stevenson, who's creating that game right now as I speak. Well, he better be. And a bit of beep music and maybe one or two little surprises to go on that Crash Christmas cover tape as well. We'll try and fit in some MSX games and have a look at those and see how they compare to Spectrum stuff and whether they're as fun and as playable as I never got to play on them back in the day. Any news and reviews, as always, comments, leave them in the comment below and I'll get back to as many as I can. Today's show is run using the power of the Sinclair Spectrum Next, the Kickstarter 2 version, and in the background we'll have the Ngo providing a few of the additional AY sounds. Everything basically run on real type Sinclair hardware, including a +3 and the humble 48K Spectrum to add a bit of atmospheric music in the background. All that's left to be done then is we need to go and take a look at this Crash cover, which is a bit of a monstrous one, to be fair. I'm not going to ruin it, but we're going to take a look at it in a minute. Unfortunately, this year I won't be making it to Play Expo, sorry to say, but hopefully they'll be next year. I know, sad isn't it? Let's have a look at this Crash cover then. Well, what do you make of that? What a fantastic looking cover. It's the Toast Rack, the 128K Spectrum Under Attack. Got vibes of, so we say, Star Wars crossed with Battlestar Galactica to me, and a bit of R-Type thrown in just for good measure. Crash into the 128K future. Indeed, the future was 128K with a fantastic AY Sid, which we've got so many great tunes on, I've got too many to choose from. This one, incidentally, is from that Doom game. Great game, to be fair. Even the port for the Spectrum's pretty good. What else do we have on the magazine? Yes, Robin Candy's Plain Tip Special. A 24-page pull-out supplement, which was pretty much pulled out of every magazine that you'll ever buy. Even the second-hand ones now, you can't find it in there. Someone's ripped them out. Why staple them in there? Why not keep them as a separate magazine? But still, it was handy to have. But we'll have a look at that in a moment, because there was quite a large typing, a notorious typing, one that you could have spent days, even hours doing. Hours or even days, shall we say, doing, which basically was incorrect anyway. So when you got to the end of it, you'd have been highly disappointed because it wouldn't have worked, which was amazing. Let's have a look at these Plain Tip Special by Robin Candy. I'm about to get attacked by the ginger monster. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? Plain Tip Special. This little monster here, don't you? Ooh. Little monsters attacking me. Great AY tune this is. Fantastic, plenty of information up until the fairlight. Look at that for a poke. Imagine putting that one in. And all these glorious pokes, especially that Dynamite Dan one, came in pretty useful, because you needed that to be able to see the riddle at the end of it, collect all 8 sticks of dynamite, then blow the safe. How on earth are you supposed to do that in your normal lifespan? Whoever achieved that without cheating, my hat I would normally take off to you, but I'd probably blind you with a shine. As we go through this Plain Tip Special, and I loved it because I bought Crash a lot of the times to be able to cheat on the games or to get the game's reviews. We come across this Swevo's World Editor. Yes, it's a micro drive coding experience that you wouldn't want to go through. Look at all that glorious code on the screen. That page, all of that page, all of that page, and some of this page too. And what for? To simplify some of the rooms. To simplify some of the rooms even. Who actually did it? Can we get it offline? Can we just install it now? Who knows? I haven't really looked into it, but I'll tell you what. You've got to be a hardcore person to type that all in, haven't you? And you know what it is when you're programming or you're coding anything. You miss one little thing, you get one detail wrong. Okay, there's a bit of a code check on this and it'll say, oh, this should equal this number, but if it doesn't, it'll say there's an error in your code. Then you have to go all the way through all of those, line by line by line by line, checking to see where you've gone wrong, potentially. Hex. And heck, more like. Right, we're going to go through the first crash tape, which is crash smashing this, which I'm going to come to in a moment. In fact, while we flick through the pages, we come to Bomb Jack. Great Game Boy Elite. Would have cost you £7.95. The author was Andy Williams and Paul Holmes. Use of computer 91%, the graphics 92%, playability 95%, getting started 91%, addictive qualities 94%, value for money 92%. Well, that's reasonable considering it's an arcade conversion for the Spectrum that probably wouldn't have been thought possible. Overall rating 92%. And all that needs to be left to be done here is let's play it and see if it stands up to that rating today. I love the loading sequence of this particular game with the coloured bars like that. It's kind of copying what the Commodore did a little bit, wasn't it, with more colours on the border. But to see a Spectrum do it was kind of neat. It became a bit of a signature loading technique for Elite as well. I remember seeing it for the first time with a game called Commando, and then a lot of the games subsequently seem to copy suit, apart from the occasional hyperload game. Most games just loaded at a normal speed but with different coloured bars, whether it be black tape bars or coloured bars like this, then revealing the screen, which we're doing now. Taking a look at that loading screen, well, that certainly does explode out to you. BJ can stand for an awful lot of things, but in this case it stands for Bomb Jack. Perhaps I shouldn't have said that, but it's too late now, it's in there and I'm not going to edit it out. You've got to collect those bombs, and if you collect the bombs in the right sequence, which is the ones that are elite, you can get a bonus, provided you don't collect too many out of sequence. Depends on what size bonus you've got. The fantastic little graphic of Elite there will appear on a lot of their loading screens from now on, and indeed in Commando too. I remember seeing that actually doing a rotating thing on many of the game. The loading screen in the background is representing one of the screens that you actually get in the game, and that's what set this game apart. You didn't just have a boring tile background or whatever, you had pictures of famous monuments, and quite a few pictures were all it was that was going to inspire you, as well as the changing levels of the platforms. Colour clash, yes, there's plenty on that screen. In the arms you've got between dark red and bright red, because it's sort of like a blocky square. There's even a bit of darkness blue there, but graphically it's a nice bit of artistic artwork for a loading screen. Certainly gets you involved and ready to play the game, and believe me, this game is a very playable game. And I wouldn't want to take a right or left hook from Mr. Bomb Jack himself, because those fists on this game, they look huge. He's only got 4 fingers though, have you noticed? Ow! I'm getting my fist, look, I'm getting my fist attacked, aren't I? I don't know if you can see this, but I'm being savaged by a lion. Look, look, look! Yeah, look, just stop eating me, I've got to play. Look, this is my gaming hand, Ginge. This is my gaming hand. Ow! Vicious little monster. You're ruining the Retro Robbins show. Never work with animals. Look at him, he's really having a go. Let's get into playing this game then. Well, we've got the usual choices here. Now there is a larger jump and a small jump. I think you have to hold down shift in order to do it via the keyboard. Those are the scores we're going to go for. I want to, if I can get above 5th or 6th place, it shouldn't be too hard to do. We're going to go for Kempston, of course. I've got the handheld, trusty little Kempston joystick in my hand here, and what a lovely looking loading screen. With the sound effects in place, we'll be able to hear everything that I do. What is it? Choose 1 or 2 players, and away we go. By pressing jump rather quickly, that's quite loud actually. By pressing jump rather quickly, well, so far I've collected everything in order, but I can't see me. Oh, I've missed one. I'm going to get the bonus though. I'll let him come down here and then I'll go. Because he can't fly through platforms, which is just as well really. I need a P to appear. Why? Because you can collect everything with a P. But when you need one, I'll have a P please, Bob. Oh no, it gives me a B. And I've got to collect the B. Oh, I couldn't quite make it round him, but I should be okay now. I should be able to do it. I think he would. Too late now. I only got 10,000 bonus for that. I deserve more. This is probably an easier level of the free to do. Yeah, by pressing fire rapidly, you were able to do all of that. Forgot how difficult this game really is. But I've got my name in. What did I get? Pathetic. Well, does it stand the test of time? Is it still a crash smash? Well, 92% and still playable to this day, and a very good game indeed. I would say absolutely a crash smash. 10 out of 10 from Retro Robbins, worth a play. If you've never been playing that game on the Spectrum, it's so addictive, so playable, and certainly one for setting a great high score. Take a look at that loading screen, a real looking type of country and western feel to it. The Blonde, and I presume that that person in the front character there is Clint Eastwood himself with his little throw-over. From those spaghetti western days, those great movies with Marconi's music in the background, which kind of added to the movie in a big style way. This obviously based on a shoot 'em up. Could be a good game if it's got the right type of music behind it. The loading screen itself though is not too shabby, and we're already loaded. How about that? Let's oh, I like the sound of that. Straight away I like the sound of that. That sounds good. The Blonde. So we've got basically a spaghetti western, the good, the bad and the ugly, a fistful of dollars, a few dollars more. The Outlaw, Josie Wells, all of those were Ennio Morricone's theme music behind it, gave it a great atmospheric feel. And just like the movie, this game has a fantastic AY tune. And a nice long loop as well. We get the options here to redefine your keys, Kempston or keys. The keys will be the ones you've redefined, or the preset ones, which is probably QAOP and space as the fire key, and maybe another key to swap. I'm going to redefine. Let's go for it. Nice tune. Now the thing I've got to think is, what am I going to use as a swap key? Because I have a habit of pressing the wrong key. Okay, stage one. It looks there's a nice little bit of graphics of Clint Eastwood, and of course the actor that plays the ugly in The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. So perhaps that's based on this film. It's a bit of a Spanish game converted to English by the looks of things. You control this target here. You can see info 1, info 2, info 3. When your character comes across that info, he tells you what to do. You also control this character here, and the bell will predictively stop this guy when you've released from moving. So if I ring the bell now, and of course the whole screen stops when it gives you a text message at the top of the screen telling you what to do. Okay, we'll stop the guy by shooting the gun. We'll swap the character. Swap the character with Z, wasn't it? Okay. Push this across to there. Come back, and now all I need to do is launch a... We've got 4. As you can see, we've got 4 sticks of dynamite. That should blow a hole in there. We can waste a stick of dynamite on the first screen. It ain't going to hurt. Get rid of the fire should it stop us from causing any real damage. Now, the question is, should I have done that early, or should I have learned... Because it looks like there's a door opening in that building. Well, we'll find out anyways. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to swap. Ring the bell. When you shoot the character, he will jump. Well, I think I did the right thing. Now if I shoot the exit, it tells you basically to shoot the exit, to turn it round. Shoot the exit and shoot the bell. So we've got to be pretty quick on this. Okay, we shot the bell. We can shoot him. Now what? We shoot the bell again, I presume. Oh, I timed out. Oh, too busy. Well, we know what to do. We can do it now without too much quarrels. Yep, we'll let him do what he's got to do. We don't need to shoot the bell, I don't think. Not on this particular level. Oh, have I made a mistake? Is he stuck? No, surely not. I've got him out of here before. Yeah, of course I have. And that should be that level complete and that stage complete. Looking at this, it's quite graphically very nice. That tune of the background in the middle of the AY tune is certainly adding some atmospheric music to it, giving it a real sense of gameplay. Oh, rewards. Okay, I've not got off past stage 2, but I'm not going to give it a total long play. Right, so I'm going to need to swap. Launch a stick of dynamite. Launch another stick of dynamite. Right, okay, so perhaps I needed to get that box across to the other side. I don't know how to do here, but let's swap characters anyways. No good blowing him out. Oh, what am I meant to do there? What am I meant to do there? I haven't got a clue. I was trying to get him to jump on top of the box, but that's probably not what you've got to do. So let's swap the character. Let's oh, keep forgetting to swap. Oh, we're dead. I I'll be dead here because shouldn't that be... have I got any more dynamite? I have got no dynamite, so I will probably have to wait till it times out. Yeah, because he's meant to drop down there. But I'm not so sure what we're meant to do with this part. I think we've got to jump onto there. Because the cactus kills you. Anyway, you get the general idea. It's a shoot 'em up puzzle game that I'm not very good at, but I will go back and play again. Marks out of 10 then. I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. I kind of like it. It's got a good feel, good graphics to it, and it seems very playable. As always, leave your comments in the comments below. Bubble Frenzy! This is one really nice looking loading screen. It's so colourful, so beautifully done and well designed, and it's just magnificent. This game, by the way, I am very poor at. I'd like to say I was good at it, but I'd be lying, and you're about to witness the catastrophically bad gameplay that is produced by Retro Robbins when trying to bring this little gem of a game to you today. Listen to this AY tune. A little demo showing you how to play the game. Basically, you've got to get everything you see there to land on spikes. You get points for landing the spikes. If you clear everything in that particular screen, you will proceed to the next screen. By pressing the M key, we bring up a menu. And I can select Kempston. Once the Kempston selected, away we go. In order for them to land on spikes, you first need to dig the hole. Once you've done that, then we can... I don't need to get back up there quickly. They can jump up a level as well if you're not careful. I have noticed that. It has occurred to me. You don't always jump up a level. And of course I've got a time limit and go, what did I do? Stupid manoeuvre! You stupid... Oh, great stuff. Well done. It's like a caterpillar. I told you I was terrible. I didn't say I was how terrible, but I did say I was terrible. Go on, you can die. Oh no! I've messed up here because I can't get to. I've dug myself into a pit. It's a ridiculous game. It's a stupid game. Okay. No pit digging this time. These bubbles are dead. They're dead bubbles. I hate to burst your bubble, but I'm going to beat this game. And I've only got 21 seconds in order to get the rest of them. I'm going to complete a level. I'm going to complete a level and I'm recording it to proof that I can do it. I've just done it. I didn't get that rehearsal. Yay! Mania! Look at that time bonus, 70. Would you believe I even got a time bonus? It didn't time me out. Here's a score for you all to beat. Let's get on with the next level and see how disastrously wrong this is going to go for me. Oh, right, okay, we've got loads of different things going on now. Oh, I forgot to drink my pit. Oh, I got captured. No! Bubble Frenzy! And believe me, I had a frenzy and a real whale of a time trying to play that game because, believe me too, you die pretty quickly and pretty instantaneously. Marks out of 10 then graphically, I'd give that a 10 out of 10. Sound, 10 out of 10. Playability, 8 out of 10. So overall rating, well, to me, I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10 because I really enjoyed it, thought it was great AY tune, and for the quick, fast, frantic play, frantic bubbles, that's the way to go. What do you think? That's a rather busy looking loading screen. There's a little bit of colour clash here, there and everywhere. Nothing too be too worried about. It looks a little bit like it's got the word Mario. Not so sure that would be legally possible, you know, copyright strikes and all that. But we're going to take a look at this particular game that I've seen played, and you can download it. But unfortunately, this one you do have to pay. Music from the early version of Forest Escape in the background, one that you cannot get digitally online, I'm afraid, because it was the one where they used a AY version of the Dynamite Dan tune. You know, quite good actually, quite basic, quite nice. Unmistakable. Yeah, so let's press any key and see what we're going to get with this game. It looks like a bag of tricks to me. Could it be good? Could it be bad? Well, straight away it's a nice start and colourful screen with a great little bit of AY tune just to introduce you to the game. A whole world apart. Shall we see? We got Sinclair Kempston and keyboard. The really fine option is there as well, which makes it a game that's going to be very playable for someone with my limited game skills. Go for free. Music stops. Left, right, jump, down, and fire. And I've messed that up, so let's try again. We've gone quiet. I don't like that quietness. Left, right, jump, down and fire. And we'll press 1 for keyboard to start the game. In a world not so far out into the future. Well, I didn't quite get that right, but you know. Okay. Crystal Hills. There we go. Oh, it's... I see what you're going to do here. That's got to be so like a Mario game, isn't it? What's happened there? Oh, it's like a mask and a sort of suit, is it? I take it. I get it. I'm not going to bounce on that twice. That looks like a collapsible platform. Indeed it is, yeah. I think we've just got to get to the end, haven't we, really? And I presume that nasty little weed coming out of the floor there is going to be quite deadly. Now what does that mean? Is that a ladder down? No, it's an eye. It's probably a starting point. But we've missed a block. Got to bounce these blocks up, hit them with the head and collect things, so that's got to be done. The screens are quite nice actually. Reminds me a little bit of the last game I played. A bit similar to this. Ah, right, okay. So the screen with a hand on it is some sort of bonus, which I've got 2 of. Oh, I just about survived that. Didn't need to collapse those platforms, did I really? So I don't think you need to kill everything on the screen. Now where do I start? Ah, so that was the starting point. The eye is a starting point. Okay, we've got you. I'm glad I survived that. Did you get a sort of infinite period? It's not quite the Genius Sisters, is it? But it looks a bit similar. Yep, so I've lost the armour, or whatever it is, armour. This game's not difficult. It's just that you get impatient, which makes it difficult. I was going to disintegrate him, but it didn't happen. Just in the nick of time that I think that flower's about to be my curses. Right, do we drop down or do we jump to try and collect the satellite? I think we should collect the satellite. And judging by that, that's exactly what we've done. The Crystal Hills, is that the end of that level? Possibly, yeah. It is, isn't it? We've got 2 lives. The Mystery Tombs. Okay. Change of AY tune. That's good. Now, my experience is we're going to need these blocks before we disintegrate them. Right, that's definitely a winner in my book. The fact that they've changed the AY tune and made it a little bit different on the second level. Many of these tunes may repeat themselves, but at least they're trying here. Now, judging by that, I won't be able to get to that platform unless I use one of these. Yeah. Bear that in mind in future. So you have to bounce off the heads of one of these odd looking sprites that we've got there. Collected everything on the screen, that's good. That was close. Presuming as soon as I fall down that gap, I'm as dead as I can be. New starting point. Ah, that was cool. Right, this could be tricky. Are they going to come down? No, it's going to jump there. Quickly get that. We'll just wait for the next one to arrive. Oh, super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Well, so far, I'm liking the gameplay. It's not very difficult. There's a nice bit of graphics. It doesn't really matter about the fact that they don't care about the colour clash. Right. This could be quite interesting. We're going to need that armor, aren't we? That floor's going to disintegrate, I take it, yeah. Next screen. Oh, right, okay, so it's going to be a timing jumping, is it? Okay, we've done that, okay. Another one of these screens, okay. We had the solution to this last time. It wasn't too difficult, was it? And it looks like we're at the end of level 2. Bit of rinse and repeat going on there with the screens, but not too bad. I'm wondering if these graphics are going to change any and see if this is going to be a more interesting game. Oh, yes, we've had a change of theme and a change of AY too. Now, I'm going to need to, I don't think I can reach that without jumping on one of these, so to get a higher jump I've got to time it well, have I? Yes, got one. Wonder how many we've got to collect. Yeah, we've got to bounce on top of that sprite's head in order to get the extra height, so not on every occasion. I like the flickering image of the water flowing underneath there, if that's what it's meant to be. It's pretty good. It's giving a definite perspective that everything's moving as it should. And now we can see we've had an added extra element of danger added to the screen. Oh, I've got to be careful. I only chanced that. I chanced the fact that I could go underneath it. Well, nowadays it's a suit of armour. if you get a halfway mark, you've got to completely survive all of this without dying. Didn't need to do that jump then, I could have gone quite comfortably underneath him. I noticed he'd speeding up a little bit. Yes, it's getting a bit on the old intense side now. As intense as you can imagine it isn't. Timing these jumps. Ah, this is going to be an awkward one to get to. Got it though. I like the way that sometimes it destroys it for you. Let's stop the moving platform. So what's going on now? We're about to be attacked with a boss fight, or we've just got to get to the end. That's that level complete. Not bad at all that. Another change of AY maybe? Yeah, very good. So is there a second collection on that? No. Yeah, we can see what we got to do. It's upwards. It's a bit similar to another game that was recently released. They'll come down in a certain pattern. We just got to collect as many of these diamonds as we can and make it to the top without dying. So, on that occasion, wasn't too bad. Mr. Diamond. Pretty easy to learn the technique in being able to get around this screen, isn't it? Oh, I missed a diamond. And I lost my life. I'm not going to play that any longer. I think I've played it long enough to realise what it is you've got to do. I mean, the first few diamonds are going to be easy, just stay stationary, isn't it? Marks out of 10. I'm going to give that 7.5 out of 10. I love it for the variation of the AY tunes, but after a bit, I'm getting a little bit bored of it, to be quite honest. I do like the way the game changes. Maybe 8 out of 10 is a better score. Yeah, I like that. Interesting play. Quite good. Enjoyed it, but I kind of got bored of it. What do you think? Time for a Spectrum Next game.
Welcome to Relax Contagion.
This is the Spectrum Next game. Thanks for that. Thanks for telling me. Usual bat. S to start. I for instructions. R to redefine the case champion. And C to save. To clear your save data. So this data saved from 2020. Really? I'm a bit behind, Mr. Paul. Let's have a look at the redefine the key mechanism. This kind of made me smile when I played this for the first time. I don't know why I kind of like that. Start the game. Nice loading screen, nice tune in the background, a little bit for you to read and catch up on there. You basically got to collect things. It's a bit of a puzzle platforming solving type game while avoiding deadly skulls. So let's get going.
Select level.
I love the voice clips in this. All the little voice clips in this make the game to me. Still amazing to hear that sort of thing coming out of computers as an old boy. Standard nowadays, but you know, it's from the era that I was born in, I suppose. Level 1 is what we're going to start with.
Get ready.
Okay, I'm ready. Everything moves in sort of 2 graphical square characters. I've got to avoid the skull. It's a case of timing this to click that. I'm getting up there as fast as I can. Now I don't want to drop that block, because if I drop that block I can't get to the last bloke, but I've done it.
Level clear.
I've cleared the first level. Nice little intro tune in between the levels. I haven't got past this one yet because I haven't worked out what it is I need to do. I know I can push that block over, so maybe I should do that. And I can drop that block by doing that. Everything else though. If you move, mate, I can push that down. Yeah. And now I'm trapped. And now I've got myself stuck. So I've got to terminate my go and start again. We're going to start on level 2. I haven't worked out how to do this, but I can see the idea is... Yeah, it's going to be pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, I couldn't do anything with that guy. Ah. Maybe trapped here as well. That's kind of funny the way that happens. It's making me laugh. I've collected that, but I'm not going to be able to go too much further because I'm a little bit stuck. Maybe I can. Maybe I cannot.
Select level.
Try again. Last go, and we'll move on. We'll have a look at some MSX games in a moment. Oh, what have I done? I'm in a dead end here. I've got myself into a box.
Select level. Get ready.
And I think, if I remember rightly, oh, you can't. You can. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can break into this and you can look at the actual game itself.
Welcome to Relax Contagion.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not over impressed with it. It's just a bit dull. I haven't worked out what to do in total, but for a basic game with some nice sprites, I think the sprites are well designed, and I love the. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Some MSX action right now. MSX1, as a matter of fact. I found this little game. It's by Konami, so you know it's going to be a good game straight away because of the people that make these great arcade games. Also made some pretty good games for the MSX. I like this mainly because of the sound. There you go, Konami software. Let's play the game. Yes. Nightmare from 1986. Press fire to begin. And there's a little introductory anthem to start with, and then we get into a bit of frantic gameplay. Well, no, the screen is scrolling so slowly you've got time to do anything, you know. Well, to start with, you do anyways. With the question mark. We'll come back to click that in a minute. Rapid firing action going on there. That's a power up, we'll need to get that in a minute. And while I'm invisible like that, nothing can harm me, so I ain't got to worry about these birds. That will stop the screen, I believe, for a few seconds. Going well so far. Good thing is you can't walk into the river. thing is with these vertical scrollers, you just got to remember the sequence of things coming, don't you? But it's not always easier said than done. Sometimes I forget that question marks can appear behind the question marks if you're not careful. That holds the screen still for a number of seconds, which I've kind of wasted there, but I was going to lose it anyway, so I might as well endeavour. You saw the weapon select going on there, and the little bit of the architecture on the side stops you going left and right. Interesting enough, you can't worry about walking into the river because you can't do it. You won't die, you just won't go there. Right. Yeah, they started firing at me now. Well, you can see the game is gradually getting harder, and you don't really want to run into them. I want that one. That's what I want, the freeway firing. Ooh, it's getting intense now. Gives us a chance to not die, hopefully. That alarm means I'm about to run out of weapon, out of shield. Doing okay, not bad. Very enjoyable game to be fair. The music is great though. That's what makes this game for me. It's not the scrolling platform. It's a little bit slow moving on the platform itself. It's not like a rapid shoot 'em up game sort of like you get with R-Type, or where the screen is moving so quickly you have to woody. Yeah, it's a bit of a button basher. And that freeway weapon is not very accurate, I'll tell you that now for free. Doing okay though. I shouldn't be too far away from finishing the first level. I have no idea. I think you've only got a certain amount of time to, or do you collect it? Speed. I've lost my weapons, haven't I? So I can't fire at all, but I've got speed on my side. Oh, when I'm red, I'm invincible. Okay. 13 seconds of this invincibility to go. Well, at least I retained my weapons. Look at all the bullets on the screen. Good thing about this game, you can see where the bullets are coming from, and yes, they do. No, I didn't want the sword. You know, it's like the fire in... what's the game I thought? Ghost and Goblins. There's a certain weapon that's absolutely terrible. This is that one. However, the rapid firing is pretty good on it. And we're at the boss fight. Probably got the right weapon for the job here. Oh, as soon as you shoot the clouds, you get attacked. Where do we start? Do we start straight at the boss level, or do we start now? Oh, wow. How to lose lives in quick succession. And I've just managed it. How many lives do I have? Not enough. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was great for an early sort of MSX game from 1986. It was pretty colourful and, I say colourful, not so much colourful, but pretty great to play. With that tune, it's what makes it. Listening to that tune in the background gives it a playability that really makes it enjoyable. The sound effects, as you can hear, are there, but without the tune, it's just a slow moving game. It does get quite intense because the sprites, they move sort of so slowly and then they slowly speed up, and that's what gives it a bit of good gameplay. So even though the background is scrolling at the same speed, the things coming down and attacking you are speeding up. They also develop the able to fire at you, making it pretty hard. going to compare that game to this game from the MSX. A slightly different feel, a slightly different game indeed, but it's again a vertical shoot 'em up. And it starts quite well. Nice intro, so here we go. That's the name of the game, and we're going to give it a play. From 1986 for the MSX. Great little bit of opening illustration on the opening sequence, but what this game's got going for it is this particular coming up now. Run, round, run, and all we got to do is shoot the green ships and shoot anything that attacks us. At the moment, nothing's firing at us, but it won't last. When you destroy them, watch where you destroy them, because later on in the level, they sort of explode and leave 3 bullet trails. Missiles are coming down, they're flickering. There's no colour crash, but there is great sound. The rapid rate of fire is terrible. Now, this is the first boss, really, but missed him. Hey, first level complete. That was pretty easy, pretty painless. The bonus is £200. £200, 200. Here we go. Watch these now. When they explode, you've got to be careful because they will literally detonate. I flew into that, didn't I? Yeah, the screen on this one sort of comes scrolls down very quickly indeed. But the objects are not as fast, and that's what gives you the illusion that I don't know what was going on there, but that was firing in all sides of directions. Seems to have a delay firing as well, which is strange. Yes, I finally got one of them ships. You get a little maybe tune as well. It's impossible to get all 3 of them. Well, maybe, but not by my gaming standards, that's for sure. Oh, I missed him. And we got a boss fight now with 3 of the eyes going firing at me. Oh wow, this is going to be intense, isn't it? This is concentration at the highest standard. Oh, I just want to get another one. They look like eyes, I don't know what they are. Well, 2 down. 3 down. Don't ruin it now, Wayne, you're so close. Yes. Celebration. 8,000 bonus. What's that? Oh, some sort of bonus, yay. Wow. Starting to get intense now. It's a bit quick for me. Things coming. No Meditune for destroying that thing, yeah?
Hail I have, and you shall be. Your force has deserted you, young Master Retro Robbins.
Indeed it has, and I shouldn't do that again because it kind of affects my voice. Well, I kind of like the game. It's kind of fast, intense, and it's a nice game shipped up for the MSX, which kind of rounds up today's show. Does it not? I hope so. Yeah, it does. Well, I do hope you enjoyed today's Retro Robbins, and I hope to see you all at Crash Live soon in Kenilworth on the 24th of November. Only a few weeks away. I'm sorry I will not be able to make Play Expo, however, I will be working hard in the background creating stuff for that event. That's what's taking most of my time. So I've got a lot of things I need to get ready to get to that event, including finding out my ZX HD, which I seem to have misplaced. Also, I'll be working on finalising the files for the Crash cover tape, Christmas cover tape, which is now on Kickstarter campaign, as always. I do hope you all enjoyed the Retro Robbins show. From me, Emo, my ginger kitten that's constantly attacking me. At the moment, he's asleep, which is good. Depending on when you watch this, you all have a nice working weekend, or week. And I'll see you again soon. Remember, if you love a bit of 8-bit, well then hopefully you've loved a bit of this. That makes sense, doesn't it? Big shout out to Lee Chop Stevens, Richard Hollins, Matthew Logue, and of course Chris from Crash, who, like we say, sort of is an unofficial sponsor of this channel without actually throwing money my way. It's sort of like he looks after me, and I've got to look after him in return. Made a breath now. Better ready there? Yeah? Okay everybody, take care and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.